What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jan here from Puma, Plow, playing some more Farming Simulator 22. We are back on Alma, Missouri. Let's get to it. Wait. I didn't think you left the channel. Why didn't you have talk bar?
I didn't.
You must have left the channel.
So TeamSpeak restarts.
Oh, does it? Since when?
Oh, it's done at around 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right.
That's why Sarge doesn't have it.
By golly, okay. All right, more you know. All right, so I got some lime going on over here. I decided to lime everything, even though it really didn't need it, but YOLO. What else is, who's done? Oh, I forgot about this. I started a plowing contract the other day. Yeah.
On 22.
24.
Ooh.
24. Yeah, well, you see, here's the thing, though.
Funny.
I need to log as an admin. But yeah, here's the thing. It's $57,000. So, why not? It only took like 3 hours. It'll buff, right? It'll buff. All right, those are the course play guys. Yeah, I was gonna come back in here yesterday, and well, needless to say, I never did. Oh yeah. All right, we're gonna drive this one. We're gonna have to help the John Deere along the way as well. He will get stuck through town with this plow, cultivator plow, whatever you want to call this thing. He'll definitely get stuck. So, not a big deal. What you got cooking on your farm today, Trent?
Oh, I'm trying to finish mulching and plowing.
Nice. Just a mulching and plowing, huh?
Yep.
All right. So I have planted a couple of fields as well. Since the other day, I planted some rye and some wheat. So we have 2 fields that are open still. And honestly, we might put corn back in those fields because we mulched. And it would be interesting to get a little yield comparison there. Rolled both times, but mulched this time. So we might just slap corn back in there just to see if we can get any yield comparison or yield difference. Because I still maintain it's not a lot. But right here, you can kind of see a north-south line here. And this is where I didn't roll. And it's not quite as good of a yield, so kind of interesting if you ask me. I left a skip pass out there on purpose just to see, and it's noticeable on the yield map, so you know, it's noticeable there, then it should be noticeable in the tipper, basically, you know.
I noticed my yield for corn was better.
By doing what? Mulching, rolling?
Mulching, rolling, and doing all that.
Yeah,
the problem... I got 12,400 in the dryer cooking and 1,300 dried.
Oh, wow. The problem is, it's just, I don't know if it's enough to make it worth your time. But if you're course play and say the mulching, and you're doing other stuff, well, then it's not really costing you any time, you know? And a little bit of diesel fuel, but whoopee-doo, right? It's only dinosaur bones, it's fine. There's plenty. Plenty. Or something like that. $45,000 baling contract. You know, I was thinking about what you were talking about the other day, Trent, about taking like all the baling contracts. And just working through them all, right?
Well, just by doing, let's say if you had a lot of silage contracts for basically the 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Yeah.
They're all silage.
I guess
every single one of them, but don't deliver, let's say, like 38, 36, 37, 35.
Okay, the ones that are hay, yeah.
Well, like essentially the smaller.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would be 35, 37, 36, 39.
Yeah, the smaller 3 field, the 3.
Even
it's really
38.
38's a good size field.
I know, but like if you accepted all of those.
Yeah.
That's how I basically messed myself over. Was I mowed every single one of them, and I saved that fast failure.
Yeah, and it messed your contracts up.
And the only reason why it messed it up was I mowed it, but I didn't fail off of really anything except for 39 or 40 really.
Gotcha. So I guess if I was gonna do it, I would probably only take the contracts that get made into silage, basically wrapped bales. Because the amount of extra would be insane, probably.
Yes.
Oh. I mean, that could be something we do today, chat. Thoughts? A bunch of baling? I still think it would be fun just to be different, right? To set up one of the storage buildings, the bale storage building with the round baler outside of it, right? One of the stationary balers.
Oh yeah.
And then you at the field you say use a loading wagon and then use that transfer thing, and then say maybe like fill a semi truck and have the semi run to the baler. I think just to be different, I think that could be a lot of fun.
Well, you could use like a straight truck to run from transfer to.
True. Straight truck would be easier because then I could course play it backing up to the baler or auto drive. That'd be cool.
Well, and that way too, it would probably hold the whole straight truck.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because I don't know how that would work on the unload with auto drive. Let's say, I don't know. Because I have that transfer thing. So then basically I'd use like a loading wagon in the field. Which again would be different for me because normally I don't do that. I just thought it'd be kind of, something different. Isaac, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Good afternoon.
I guess going back to that mulching thing too is, I guess I don't really notice it just because I have it on the plow.
Oh yeah, Trent's got a modded plow that mulches too. Yeah.
I get two, but
well, in that case, you might as well then, at least after like corn or fruit crop. You run precision or no?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're not tilling every time then, right?
I don't know. Even if I do tillage,
Yeah.
doesn't seem like it hurts that much.
Okay.
Like I only do tillage when I do corn.
Yeah.
Well, after plowing, I'll come in with the cultivator and.
Or you're gonna double till it?
Yeah, because it's kind of real rough.
All right now. I gotcha. By the way, I Googled yesterday this 4455, trying to find this thing on tracks, like a picture of it. The only ones I could find on tracks were in Farm Sim. The 4455 is a real tractor, but I could not come up with one on tracks. Yo, Zach, what's going on, man? How you doing today?
How's your disconnected from server there, Tony?
Hey, Tony, your computer's still in Farm Sim, by the way. For like all week and a half now. Still above.
143.3 hours recently, he says.
How's work going today, Tony? BTO, and that's what Tony's really doing, chat. He's a big time operator these days. Big time operator these days. Is our grass ready to go? That is day one. Definitely not ready to go. Joe, what's going on? Do you follow me? Do you? On Twitch? Big lunch guy. Top dressing wheat. Let's go, Tony. All right. All right now. Okay, so hang on here. Let's just do a little look in for fun. Okay, so that's a tender contract, so no thank you. So 35 we could do. That's a
5 gives you the Oxbow.
Hold on. 35, 36, 37, and 40. We could do with all those fields. And like, man, the amount of money we would make, chat.
You have pass fail or no?
No. I'm doing well. How's it going? What's popping? Nero, what's going on? And Adam, what's up? No, I don't have the fast bill. I got the John Deere Square. Big square bill guy, you know? The only problem is wrapping all those bales because the
yeah, that's why I was mentioning the Icon, that's all.
Yeah, the auto drive doesn't like to wrap bales as much as it's supposed to. Anyway, I'll just fast. I got plenty of stuff to do on our own fields. Like fast time and I shouldn't have to spray. Not this time, because everything was plowed, so. No. Waiting to farm with your new monitor. Let's go. And I had a dream about my setup last night, chat. My monitors. It was bad. It was bad. And I'm like, dude, I totally want that. It was like a different setup. I was like, I totally want that. But I'm like, I'll never actually do that. I'll never do it. I'll never do it. You got the... That's awesome. Wait, what's on sale? Nothing that we need. Okay. Let's go. Technically don't have money for anything either. That's alright. It's all good. Alright, hear me out, chat. So, and this is just a dream that I had last night, alright? Of like a potential future setup, right? And this is like way off in the future. Not actually gonna happen, man. The 5020, if we were like... If we had just started out the 5020 on sale for, you know, $6,800, I would have picked that up all day long, but not quite enough horsepower for...
You get that tiny Fendt.
I mean, it has 142 horsepower. It's not a vineyard tractor, so... I'm good. I think we'll pass on that for now.
Like a little toy.
I will say though, I think I have what is it, dry corn?
That was in June.
That's what I was thinking. I think that's the only thing that I have though, is my point, yeah. And technically it's in the dryer and it's good to go for a while. Okay. By the way, we need to pay attention. $610,000. What's that go to? That'll be popcorn money. Popcorn money. You betcha. Could be the wagon hauler if it has speed. The Fendt or the deer. We only made like $2,000. Really? Yo, this popcorn's not worth it, y'all. We make like $3,000 a day, a month. I don't think I'm putting any more, I don't think I'm doing that anymore. The Fendt? Yeah, the Fendt probably would have been a good wagon hauler. We got a semi now too, though.
At least it's supplemental income.
Man.
Your daily spending money.
Writing this in the background, no sound. Well, I'll wave at Foggy then. This is for Foggy. Hi, Foggy. You can't hear me. Oh, here's the real buy of the day. This is what I need for August. Right here. Yep. This is what I need to go to the farm show. About it, you want to sponsor me at the farm show? Hello? Could you imagine? I get a freaking yeah, that'll never happen, so it's okay. Yeah, that's really all we got to do. So let's keep on keeping on here. Keep on keeping on. Our grass should be like first thing in the spring here. Should be ready to mow. Sorry, swath. Same thing. Kind of.
That's a good spot to stop.
1586 is on sale.
Batter's
150. Yeah, I see the Batterstad cedar. I'm looking at this other Fent though. This is the Fent 500. This is the older Fent. But it only has up to 150 horsepower. We're looking at like 2+ right now, probably, for what I would actually like spend money on. But the side-by-side's on sale. That's a no. I'm buying the side-by-side. We could haul grain with it, though. I think that works on auto drive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, at some map I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna have like 100 side-by-sides running around hauling grain for me. Oh, now we're talking. We got a plow on sale. No, 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 no. No, no, thank you. Did you get any rain last night, Trent? Or overnight? Oh, he's muted. Never mind. Got like 4 drops of rain here last night, chat. Oh, okay. Hold on. TR88's on sale. Obviously don't need that. That's a smaller combine. This toolbar for the cedar would be interesting to pick up, but I think we're okay with what we have. What is that? It's 9.1 meters. Big advantage to that is the cart that goes with it would hold like a lot more seed. But I think we're probably chilling. Is this? I guess it's still snowing, so never mind. Need to go again, huh? Go again. Getting some snow. There's so much. The snow is so real in this map. One of these days, we're gonna like get the snow equipment, mess around with it on here. At least the in-game, like snow blower and blade. Okay, the snow surely is gonna go away now, right? Pretty sure, because our grass should be ready to cut. Grass field needs to be limed too. I didn't lime that. Surely the snow goes away in April, right? If we go up here and there's no snow, then we're... Maybe the snow doesn't go away in April. Because really this crop calendar's... Well, you could plant stuff in April, though. You could plant like oats and corn and... It's gotta go away, right? I feel like that grass is probably ready to... like second cut mow.
I'm back.
Does snow go away in April on this map, Trent?
It should.
Because I'm thinking the grass is going to be ready
Might
to...
take a little bit.
Well, yeah. But I'm thinking the grass is, like, second cut ready. And, by the way, when I was seeding it the other day, I totally hooked up the triple can. And then you just, a little pro tip, just leave the seed box open. Leave the seed box open. It's just easier when you have 3 hooked up. So much easier. But yeah.
Like FarmCon's on July 6th and 7th this year.
Yeah, I saw they were advertising about that.
I don't know, I just saw it on their featured thing on Farm Sim. At least on the Steam.
Yeah. I might have to use the dev tools to get rid of the snow, right? I was hoping to plant. Yeah. I was hoping to plant corn today. Like, can't plant corn if there's 4 feet of snow on the ground.
Well, you might not. The plant corn quite yet. Oh, maybe.
I can plant corn right now, right?
Never mind. It was buffering for me.
Oh, it's April. I can plant corn.
I thought it was 0. That's why I was giving you a hard time.
Oh.
And then it jumped up to 20.
Hey, we need a snowplow for the front of this. For the swapper. Maybe like a snowblower. Alright, this is dumb. I can't remember how to, it's one of these tabs, isn't it?
The sunrise with the waves.
Remove snow. Go. Hey, look, the snow's... But everything's still frosty. That's crazy. Crazy. What's the weather? Oh, it's 20 Fahrenheit. Maybe that's why. But it's supposed to be... We just need to, like, go to... like 9 o'clock. Because it's supposed to be in the 50s. Well, that grass definitely didn't grow.
I would say it should tell you in your top right HUD, but that's a mod.
Yeah, I don't have that. Ain't got that here. So much for it being in the 50s, huh? Does anybody actually ever
be in the 50s tonight, though?
It says 9 a.m., 57 and cloudy. Does anybody actually look at the weather in this game? Like, but it's up to 30. It was 20 before, so it's warming up. That grass doesn't look ready to me. That grass has not grown, has it? No. All right, we'll plant corn instead. We're off to plant the corn. We got that new seed treatment on our corn. You can plant it when the ground's still frozen. Or something. It'll buff, right? It'll definitely buff. I don't think that tractor has enough horsepower for that, does it? I think, unfortunately, you got to use one of these awkward ducks. Well, I don't know where the other one is right now. Oh, it's in the shed. Literally right over there. Remember, don't go to the thing and fill up, okay? Because you'll get, $60,000. Nothing. Hey, Trent, there's a trailer there.
I got hooked.
Alright.
This thing's a little heavy in the rear end.
Yeah. Just a smidge. Alright, auto width, I'm setting on the east-west line, but I'll probably run north-south, let's be honest.
You just rotate your east-west line then?
Yeah. The north, south, east, west, they're the same lines. Allegedly. It don't matter. Alright, well, corn is going in the frosty ground, although the ground's not frosty, it's lime. It looks like there's frost all over the ground. It's lime. I limed it. That way our yield would be right up there where it should be, right? Or something like that. That's the plan anyway. Oh, God. Hey, left's all about a 6R, right? There's a 6R.
Oh, we could have gone with that the small frame 6R that I found.
Oh yeah. But
Still a 6R.
There's a 6R in the shop.
Mine is basically like the same price for that.
Oh wow.
The
Yeah.
2-wheel drive and front wheel assist.
I love the 2-wheel drive stuff.
It actually looks not too bad on like a small frame 6R.
Yeah, I can see that. Do they make a small frame 6R? Is that a real tractor?
Yeah. Deere makes like 8Rs. Or I think they used to.
Like small frame? Interesting.
The Big Tractor Power go to 8R.
Okay.
2-wheel drive.
Alright.
But I imagine that's probably like kind of the same in line with like you got a special order like a quad track to get that rear 3-point.
Oh yeah. Yep. Or even probably a PTO too.
I kind of feel like that's standard on quads now.
I don't know, because there's a lot of quads that are made for like pulling scraper boxes.
Well, those are different though.
Or just tillage. Yeah, they have different hitches on them. Yeah. The guys that bought the farm, they bought a quad that had been. Actually, I don't know what it did in its previous life, but it did not come with a PTO. And they've kind of talked about like maybe someday putting a PTO on there and using that as a grain cart tractor. But I don't know. Right now they just have one implement they pull off that tractor. They have a soil conditioner and that's it. Otherwise that tractor sits. I'm kind of not really sure why they bought that tractor, to be honest, but they got a good deal on it or something. Probably needed to spend some money if you catch my drift, so. Yeah. It's a beast, though. It is a beast. Look at this guy over here. What are you doing? How are you planting right now?
North south. On an east-west line, just like you.
What are you going to get a different tractor?
I was coming up here to get my skippers.
Oh, I'm here. I'm doing enros. Bring in the field as I do. That hill's a little real though. Kind of felt that. Oh, this tractor's like out of fuel, by the way. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I wonder who did that, John.
Probably left. This is his tractor with the 3-point on the front.
Oh, yeah. Let's blame left on that one then.
Yeah, left. Because I had the other one on the plow contract, not this one. So, I think I use this one to plow our fields. So it is probably my fault. As I just wrecked the fuel barrel. Whoops. Well, it was fun while it lasted, right? I mean, it wouldn't boom, like blow up. It would be a fireball, that's for sure. All right, back to the field. That was just a midfield fill up, you know. No big deal.
I got all my Amazon stuff came today.
Big Amazon guy, huh?
So I ordered a gutter scoop. Scoop all the crap out of the gutter.
Oh yeah.
To try to get that, or try to get all of it out instead of like the little, and then it just rebuilds.
Yeah.
And then I bought a couple of stuff.
Cut all the trees down. That is also a solution. Viable option. I think you need some more horsepower. I think I need to be on GPS too. Maybe I shouldn't pick on you, huh?
Yeah, the guy that has a
whoopsie.
I guess a proper looking tractor just on GPS.
I'll catch you. It's fine. I'm not worried about it.
Ooh, that 8S too.
Do what?
Massey.
Massey?
Yeah.
Like
Massey.
Ferguson?
Uh-huh.
What about it?
On sale.
Oh, dude, that actually is good. Yeah, that's
Put
right.
it on the anniversary edition.
That's right on the horsepower too, but like, I don't know. I feel like we have a lot of tractors.
I almost see if that guy just pushed you around.
But all right. Well, I will say now with the dual Alices, that's really nice for bale running. A little bit bigger, more horsepower, it really can get the job done well. Are you struggling?
Oh, one to two wheel wonder over here.
Here you go, I got
Thanks,
you.
Johnny.
Yeah, I got you, no problem. With our powers combined.
We're actually keeping pretty straight too.
Yeah, I was gonna let off because like I was worried about GPS, but I'm right on my line here.
I'm right on mine too.
You know, yellow.
Don't worry about our pinch rows that we're creating.
No, it'll be fine. God, we're just you know, dual net row up. Oh, they don't. It's fine. Oh. I think we need some new row units now, but you know, whatever. Get a buff. It definitely could use some horsepower, couldn't you?
Newer 7000 series.
You got a
7810.
screenshot? Is that what you're getting at, Farm Boy?
Me?
No, Farm
Oh,
Boy.
sorry.
Yep, Farm Boy posted it in Discord. Okay. All right. Gotta love it.
I mean, that Fiat from the premium wouldn't be bad.
The Fiat.
From the
Fix it again, Tony.
yeah, I mean it's straight out of the box, 160.
Yeah. Fix it
But
again,
at,
Tony.
180.
All right. All right.
And it's straight pipe.
I see it, Farm Boy. I see it. By the way, did y'all see my telephone pole I posted last night? Slightly used, one owner. Never off pavement. Never in the salt.
Never ran.
Never, yeah, far sale, low miles. Actually, it's not one owner. It's like three owners, but it's fine. Two of the owners were in the family. Well, technically, it's not on ground that we own right now, but whatever. On ground that other people own. Bye, Trent. Have a good time. I need to turn around and come push you. Okay.
Oh, the darn auto shifting is.
Oh yeah. So the power company's replacing a few power poles because the guys that bought the farm, or guys that own the farm for many years now, they decided to put a center pivot out on the sand out front, basically. And you know, they need three phase, and they just, you know, power company gets involved, so they're gonna look at all the poles. And some of those poles that were put in, or all those poles that bring power to the farm. Diesel Life, what's going on? How are you?
That wouldn't be a bad one to upgrade.
But the poles that were brought, or that bring power to the farm, were put in by my grandpa and some of the neighbors shortly after World War II. So, and then the funny thing is they didn't get new power poles. They went somewhere and found used power poles. So we don't really know how old those power poles actually are. We just know that they were used when they were put in shortly after World War II. which is kind of crazy if you think about it. So that's why Dad and I, we were out riding around the side by side Sunday, and I was like, hold up, I gotta take a picture of that one, the one that's all broken on the top. I definitely need a picture of that one. So kind of cool. Diesel Life, it has been a little bit, man. Welcome back. Hope all is well.
Boxcar Magnum?
Are you just looking at tractors right now? We don't have money for a tractor.
They have 120,000.
We really need to buy the land.
We also need to upgrade our fleet for these planters.
What's wrong with these planters?
Planters aren't bad, it's tractors.
This tractor's fine. Your tractor's not fine, but this tractor's perfect.
My non-redneck one is okay.
Hey, this had to take a smart redneck, okay? Get all the alignment and the flux capacitor right and everything, you know? Oh, man. Everything's going good at the moment? Well, let's go, Diesel Life. That's awesome. GG's, bro. Oh, man. We only got one more field to do. We'll plan to eat with east-west Trent. That way there's not as much hill for you, okay? How about that? And I'll do end row, so you don't even have to do that. You're welcome. Or if you want to start rolling, you can go get the Alice out and roll. I don't care.
That's interesting on the YouTube site.
We need to fertilize too, actually. Had a job interview today. Well, I hope it went well. Hopefully. Trent knows all about that.
Tomorrow.
In the chat, we're gonna lose another one. We lost
Only on
Carson.
day streams.
Huh?
Only on day streams.
We lost Tony first. And then we lost Carson. And we're gonna lose Trent. Goodness me. Goodness. I guess technically we lost Sarge to a job too. He was retired there for a while, and then he started working again as a concrete truck driver. So you get the call soon. Awesome.
At least mine will be 8 to 4 though.
True. Yeah, you'll have a little more of a schedule than, like, say, Tony. That's Trent. Dude, Tony know what you're doing? Or have you said on stream? I don't know if you want to say. It's up to you.
Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah, grounds. Well, just a glorified groundskeeper.
Basically, yeah.
For university.
Yeah, grounds crew for college, yeah. Maintenance man. Grounds maintenance, right? Mowing, basically.
Mowing, picking up trash.
Cleaning up snow in the winter.
I mean, all of the stuff that they're gonna basically have to do, I've already done.
Yeah.
With the landscape company for my grandfather.
Yep.
Like, nothing new.
Between that and the farm, right? I've already done it all.
Yeah, it's just gonna be different equipment.
Are you guys hiring, Tony? You need more people?
No.
Yeah, it's a bit of a commute for you, Trent.
Well, even the co-op that's
close to you
that we helped.
Yeah.
Granted, they're hiring too, but I don't want to be out till work those crazy hours.
Yeah, you don't get guaranteed like this to this hour, Yep. I've definitely thought about, like, if streaming wasn't going, if it starts to go sideways, I'd totally go get a job with my local parks department and run a mower all day. Because Dad happens to know, like, the guy that runs it. Which actually the guy that runs it used to run the golf course that we had in town, like their ground screw maintenance stuff. And one of my brothers used to work for him, and he absolutely loved my brother, so How they just walk in and run a zero turn or a, they got some of them big, like, Toro out fronts with the cab, you know? I think they still got a couple of those. Probably just go walk in and get that job. That'd be kind of cool. Because I know they're dying for help, so. And they bring on the seasonal help in the summertime, too. And all they do is run a trimmer. And that sounds awful to me. I'm just saying. No, thank you. No, thank you. That sounds like the worst job ever. I know somebody has to do it. That somebody's not me. I'll tell you that right now. I was gonna say, you need to turn around. Planting the neighbors. Tony, you ever do that? You ever just like drive to the wrong field?
Oh no, I loaded up Facebook. One of the modders I follow on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
He shared basically a page from another modder, but this other modder is basically showing the truck or pulling up onto the scale, basically like an elevator, let's say.
Yeah.
And you can see the probe going down when he stops in like the right spot.
That's cool. Don't tell me they're gonna grade your corn. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Like, oh, you didn't mulch first, or you didn't spray herbicide. You had weeds in your field. You get docked. You got Ford material. FM. You're docked. That would be kind of weird.
I guess he's been playing with like this moisture probe because it's from like 17.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's been working with the animations and an automatic trigger in 22, but it's still buggy, but it's like the proof of concept is there.
That's pretty cool. Pretty neat. I mean, anything to add realism, right?
Especially like that.
Yeah. I'm here for it. Definitely here for it. Tony, what was for lunch today? You said big lunch guy. What are we having today? Inquiring minds must know. Turn on my caps lock somehow. Ever do that? I do that way too much.
With playing D Revel, yes.
Okay.
I haven't played that in a while, but I sold it.
Oh, he's gotta leave. Hi, Tony. Have a good day.
Hi, Tony.
Big lunch guy must be over, huh?
Ref life.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta go back to driving, making dinosaur bones disappear. It's all he's ever wanted to do. Oh man. Hold the steering wheel. Well, really, you don't even hold the steering wheel these days. You just sit there.
But at least with my soon-to-be job, I can make nice straight lines.
Yeah. Do you know what kind of mores they run?
I think they run deer.
Okay. Gotcha. At least it's not Dixie Chopper.
Oh, speaking of that,
those things.
Have you seen their RC one?
Yeah. Have you seen the Gravely one that looks way better?
Uh-uh.
They're kind of different machines. The Dixie one and somebody else has one, I think, too. They're like conventional decks, right? Well,
Okay.
Gravely has one too, and the Gravely one is like a flail mower. Okay. So your blades spin the other way, and your blades are altogether different. And it'll handle like a little bit of brush anyway. And it's not like a brush grinder or anything. It's not a Fecon. But it'll handle some brush and stuff too. Basically the same thing, but different.
I don't know, the Dixie Chopper one, their track design almost looks like a cat design with the high track.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, apparently the Gravely one, it's actually made by a company they bought overseas. And they're bringing it to North America. This is the first year for it. And they've basically said like, yeah, we won't sell any for like 2 years because like they're gonna sell it to cities and parks departments and stuff. It's kind of their like market, and you know, it's got to get approved in a budget and stuff. So it might be a couple years before they actually sell them, but it looks cool. The robot lawnmower in general looks really cool. There's actually,
I don't know, at least the way that Dixie Chopper has the remote, it's kind of cool because it's almost like a controller in a way.
Yeah.
With 2 joysticks.
Yeah. There's a company out of St. Louis that actually buys Gravely like zero turns. And then
RCs them.
And then they convert them to RC. They take the seat off and they put like a hood, like a cover there, and covers all the RC stuff. And they've been doing that for years and years and years. And yeah, they sell them for mowing like steep hillsides. But basically, where a Ventrac would come in, you can buy an RC more, and then you don't have to put a guy on the steep hill, which makes all the sense in the world. It's a lot safer, and for insurance reasons, you know, you'd rather place a machine than, you know, a person. So makes a lot of sense. I'd love to get my hand on one and just mess with it. I don't have any like steep hillsides anywhere to mow. It'd be fun to mess with. Most definitely. But yeah. But it's yeah, like I said though, it's a flail more, so it's totally like a different thing. Kinda cool though. Kinda cool. But the concept of a robotic mower for mowing hillsides is really, really awesome. Because hillsides are dangerous, you know. I know over in St. Louis, we've actually seen, you know, how they send like the crews through with like the John Deere tractors and the Batwings, you know. We've seen one of their tractors rolled before over in St. Louis. Hillside is a little too steep for it. That tractor laid there for like a month too, before they finally got somebody out to pick it up. It was kind of wild. I assume they were fighting with insurance, but I don't know.
Or not Tarkov, but insurance takes a while for stuff like that.
Oh yeah, insurance takes a while for everything. Insurance is kind of a scam too. That's another story. Just saying. Oh man. By the way, what was I gonna say? I just had oh, I'm out of seed. That's what I'm gonna say. All right.
Why the trailer is there?
Out. Without the steel spike. Wow. We don't have. Yeah, that auger wagon's sitting in here. Okay.
Just
bring the wagon over. Have you ever heard?
I would have just said put the attacher on the back and hook onto the drills.
Nah.
Steel seat off that.
Nah. Have you ever heard, Casey, or, well, anybody, of a Cut Quick? Cut Quick is a brand. I don't know if they still make them. But it's basically a hillside mower. An extreme slope mower. You have? Okay. And it's interesting because where you sit is the very back of the machine. And the seat is on a pivot. So you stay level and your machine's like, you know, sideways. It's they're kind of wild. I've never run one, but they're crazy. Yeah. Daniel, we'll catch you later, man. Have a good one. Oh, you have used one, Casey. Wow. Wow. Your grandpa had one? No way. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, they're wild machines though. Yo, it's Bear.
Hi.
What's up, Bear?
Oh.
Well, afternoon with Bear, huh?
I gotta find my streamer.
Whoa,
Gotta
whoa,
hold
whoa,
it.
whoa,
What? I'm
whoa,
sorry.
whoa.
What? Sorry.
I have a great story about that song.
Does it end with you singing it to a streamer on Twitch?
No, it ends with me
Oh.
singing it like in a grocery store and stuff, and like all over the place because I didn't know what it meant.
Yep.
And I got
Done
yelled
stuff
at.
like that.
My mama yelled at me back in the day. Like, stop singing that. I'm like,
If you don't know
why?
what it means, don't sing it.
They're just talking about having a good afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty funny. Because it got, like, it was in my head one day, and I just kept, like, groceries. It didn't matter where we were at. Yep. Anyway, it's popping. All right.
I don't know. Just don't want to do the thing I get paid to do. So.
Oh, but you're still getting paid, right? So it's fine.
Yeah.
That's what we call working the system. Right? Right?
Sure. Yeah.
Or what they don't know, they'll hurt 'em.
Yeah. You probably got some PTO, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Isn't that the thing that drives the machine on the back of your tractor, the PTO? I got
Yeah.
some PTO right there.
yeah.
Sorry, boss. I need PTO.
Isn't that what it's called?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, but one of these days, Fair, as a joke, I feel like you gotta bring an actual PTO in.
Wow. Send a picture of a PTO to your boss. Be like, I need one of these.
I need lots of this. Thank you.
Yeah, can I have a week's worth of this, please?
Gosh, you guys, that's cool, man. That's cool. Speaking of PTO, Saturday the 16th.
Nope.
Well, too bad. I won't be here.
Of March?
Yeah.
I hope so, because February's gone.
Yeah, that one already done. You know, that ship has sailed. You know. But yeah, let's put it this way. I don't know when we're coming home. Like, if we get home at a decent hour, I could fire up a stream. But like, if we're not home at a decent hour, then there won't be a stream.
Don't promise it. Don't even say it,
Because I think. Well, here's the thing.
if you pop on, everybody will be excited and it'll be a thing.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah.
So we're going to cousin's house at like 2.
A las dos.
So I know it's not like a dinner thing, so we're not expected to stay for dinner. It's just like she's gonna have some like hors d'oeuvre snacky type food.
Ooh,
Yeah.
fancy.
And well, she is very fancy. Okay. So this cousin's like way older than me, right? Like 30 years older than me. Okay. Maybe not 30, maybe like 20. But anyway, she's older than me. I never could like relate to her. I never really like.
Well, generationally, you're way different.
Totally different, right? And like, you know, even things like, you know, which I didn't really see this cousin very much, but like her main thing that she used to say when she was a kid, according to like, you know, mom and dad and stuff, was that when she grew up, she wanted to be not famous, but she wanted to be rich. So her whole like life goal was, I'm going to move to California and marry a rich guy. And she did.
Hey, follow your dreams, you know?
Well, and then she got divorced. So boom, it really worked.
Boom. There's the rich. See, there's the rich without the inconvenience of having to be married.
Yeah.
Oh, did I say that was an inconvenience? I'm sorry.
Wow. She got remarried though, and her current husband, super nice. The nicest guy you'd ever meet.
See, that's the way you do it, ladies. Marry for money, get divorced, and then marry the nice guy.
Then marry again.
Although actually her ex-husband's actually really, really nice. Yeah. There's a lot more to that story, but we'll leave it there
I'm
for
sure.
now. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. About who the ex-husband. We'll put it that way.
Jeffrey.
No. No. Not quite that kind of money, but anyway, yeah. She's not hurting for the old cash money. Let's put it that way. But whatever. So, but yeah, I just never could relate to her. Now she's got a sister that lived in Florida. So my other cousin, right, lived in Florida like all her life. She's super cool. We get along like great. But like again, I don't ever see her. You know. So apparently she'll be there that Saturday. So. Yeah. Basically, it's dad's side of the family. I think is what it. Yeah, dad's side of the family. So it's gonna be fun. Fun. A bunch of people that I've seen like 5 times in my life. Yay. It's literally the one in Florida, her husband. Nicest guy ever as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I literally don't think I've seen him since I was like, oh God, like 14, 13. We had a family reunion at the farm one year and he was there and he was like, a bunch of us kids got like water balloons, like we're having a good time, you know? And like buddies running around like with the kids hanging out. And I just remember that being like super cool. And that's literally my one memory of that guy, like ever. That's it.
That's funny.
Oh, Bill, so what's going on? How you doing? Well, he's military, so he was always busy, we'll say.
Right.
So whenever she'd come up here, he was always busy. Yeah, we'll say that. So remember, Chad, don't touch our boats. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, Dad always talks about like, you know, when he was younger, like they spent a ton of time around family, and I don't know if it's like, you know, when like everybody got married or like when, oh, cause like grandma and grandpa got older, or like I don't know what the deal was, but that side of the family just like stopped seeing each other. Like just yeah. Like
interesting.
Dad's got a cousin that lives across town. We maybe see him once a year. That's it. He comes to Pumpkin Day. That's about it. So, kind of weird, but whatever. Supposed to have a family reunion this summer, so we'll see how that goes. Brent, did you bring fertilizer over here for... Well, I guess we do need to fertilize after planting corn, don't we?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Yeah, definitely.
I just had to do that on my single player, and whew, boy was it hungry.
What map are you playing on?
I'm playing Iowa Plainsview.
Okay. I've heard that map's 100 times better than Alma, Missouri.
I would not say 100 times better. It is a good map. I will say that.
All right. I think I remember looking at the map once upon a time, like as a potential player who'd like to play it.
It's definitely, I think it's definitely a potential play for you.
Yeah. But I can't remember at the time like what I decided to go with instead. I want to say it was like a 19 map, right?
I have in Westby.
I think this was like 19. I remember looking at it. Like Farm Sim 19 days. I don't know. I've looked at a lot of maps over the years. Let's be honest. It's hard to remember. Hard to remember them all. But look at, we got the horseplay going. You got him set up on auto drive too, Trent?
Yep. That's how he came here. And
Yeah, he was already pre-set up because that's all he does is either lime or fertilize.
And that's what the whole money he supposed to spend earlier was $3,000.
That's
him filling up.
Gotcha.
Oh, you'd be proud of me. I set up my own new waypoint in
Auto drive?
In auto drive.
Let's go. GG's.
Yep. Set up my own waypoint. I adjusted the points so I could my bale guy could offload in my new bale storage facility.
Nice.
And I was feeling Feeling a sense of accomplishment.
Let's go. It's nice when you like mess with auto drive and then it works, right?
Yeah.
Like I did something right. Hooray. Yeah, it's kind of nice.
I'm not a dummy. Woo-hoo.
Like I'm very comfortable with auto drive auto drive. I still kind of celebrate when I get something right. Just saying. Never hurts to celebrate the small victories in life, right?
Yep.
Like, why every time there's a FedEx guy outside my house, every time they come here, the thud of them dropping the package on the porch. I don't even know what it is, but the thud every single time.
What are you guys ordering that it thuds that hard?
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Or is it just the echo of the cardboard hitting the concrete?
It's like they just yeet it like very aggressively. Yeah, but it's always FedEx. If like UPS, something comes UPS, I don't ever hear the thud. And that's with my headphones on, I could hear the thud. You know what I'm saying? Like, wild.
Oh.
Like it literally just happened. Yeah.
Speaking of thuds.
All right.
Last night, I'm laying in bed. Wife and I are laying in bed. She's playing her game on her phone or whatever. I'm watching.
Big Candy Crush fan, though.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't even know what it's called. All I know is that she's obsessed with it.
Tried as that day too, you think?
I mean, it's only as tall as the grass will grow.
Okay, all right. Never mind. All right. Oh, sorry, bro.
So I'm playing like a Candy Crush type game, and I'm watching Netflix.
Yeah.
11 o'clock at night, right?
Yep.
All of a sudden, pow, 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 pow.
Uh-oh. Where the hood at?
Yeah. So I know y'all don't know where I live. It would not be classified as the hood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is not classified as the hood.
Oh, I know.
And it was. We played gunshots or fireworks, and let's say I ruled fireworks out very quickly. So I turn to the wife and I go, "That was gunshots," and it was audibly loud. Where it was either a neighbor in my neighborhood,
like kind of close, yeah,
or like we have a set of woods, and then there's like another neighborhood, like a few hundred yards away, right?
Yeah.
It was either in my neighborhood, down the road, or over there. And I was
But
like,
did it make the local news?
I haven't heard anything yet.
Did the police show up?
I didn't hear any sirens.
Okay.
I was like, should I call? Because that's like. So I turn to the wife and I said, those were gunshots. She's like, yeah. I said, you think I should call? like I'm the worry word. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Because I ain't going out there.
No.
Investigate.
No.
No. And my wife goes, I swear to God, she goes, probably just somebody getting robbed, whatever. I'm like, yeah, but what if it was us getting robbed? Wouldn't you want somebody to call?
Probably just somebody getting robbed.
Somebody getting robbed. Just absolutely facing
Didn't
in the
care.
glow,
Didn't face
glow
her.
of her phone. Did not care. Did not care whatsoever. So I texted. I shot a text to the neighbor across the street, and she's
You hear fireworks too?
she's a widow, so I worry about her
Sure.
kids.
Yeah.
And I shot her a text, and I was like, hey, you guys good? I think I just heard a bunch of gunshots. And she's like, yeah, we're fine. That was crazy, right? I'm like, you heard it too? She's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, thank God I'm not going crazy. Yeah, we haven't heard anything. So we have another friend that lives over in the other neighborhood, and they were okay too, but
Wow.
just crazy, just random. I mean,
Yep.
where I'm at,
It's
you
not.
hear gunshots,
Okay.
right? It's not a abnormal thing to hear gunshots,
Gotcha.
but it's people like target shooting,
Sure. Yeah.
right? So you hear
And not
a
at
couple of booms,
whatever time of night.
and not at 11:30 at night.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. How do I get the course play menu up? You don't get that one. Are you talking about on the right side with the blue header, the light blue header? Is that what you're talking about? 'Cause that's auto drive. That's
You
not,
sure that's blue?
I don't know if it's blue or blue after playing Railroad or who knows.
It's one of the blues.
That is auto drive. That's not course play. Auto drive is a fantastic mod. It's a little bit different. It's basically running stuff automatically from here, there, and yonder. Course play is more like, field work. So for trucking grain or hauling with tippers or, well, actually like that fertilizer spreader that's running, now he's on auto drive going back to our buy everything point to refill. You can set that up too. So he's on course play in the field and then auto drive to go fill up and head back to the field. So there was a nightmare where I was out here in the garage. It was late o'clock. I'm sitting here scrolling my phone, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, as I do. And all of a sudden I hear pop, pop, pop. And I was like, okay, it could be fireworks. It could be gunshots. Let me turn the scanner on, right? And this is back when we could still hear the PD in our county, right? So they queue up with a call for shots fired. Not that far from me. And I'm sitting here okay, I kind of think it came from that direction. It was roughly around the same time because, based on when the call got put out, right? I had the recording on my camera where you could hear pop, pop, pop. It was 4 or 5 shots.
Right.
And it's okay, do I call in and get involved? Or do I just let it go?
Right.
They went to a local kind of apartment complex type thing. And because that's where the call came out for shots fired. And I could totally hear shots from there, from where I live. That's totally within the realm. But they couldn't find any shell casings and there was no victim laying there dead or anything, But I sat here for 20 minutes. I'm like, God, do I call? And then after 10 minutes, I'm like, well, it's kind of late now. And then I could be like, well, I heard it on the scanner. And then it's I'm being creepy.
Right.
It's I don't really want to get involved. I'm going to have to file a police report,
Sounds horrible, doesn't it?
I mean, kind of, but at the same time, yeah, I probably should have called it in. But it's paperwork. If I got
paperwork.
But even if there was shell casings and stuff, would my audio in any way help? You know what I mean? It wasn't I caught the person on camera,
right. I mean, it would identify a time of night.
Yeah, timestamp. That's it.
Yeah.
But
you could just give that to them.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of retail outlets and stuff that would have cameras that would be closer too,
Right.
So it's I don't know. I ended up not calling. But I sat here for a while. I was like, God, should I go wake up Dad? What would he say?
You woke me up for this?
I don't know what to do. Well, he would have been just don't worry about it. But like I said, they sent cops and then there was they couldn't find anything, so. Well, then it's okay, now I feel bad for the person that called because now they're you shouldn't call 911 for a false report, But it's but it wasn't false. It happened. And then at the same time, it's do you call 911 for that if I'm the guy with the audios from, a mile away? I don't know. It was a weird dilemma I was in there. I think I still have the clip, though. I think. Pretty sure I do.
As a good streamer would.
Digital Hoarder, hello. Hi, it's me. You just you go in the app and you hit save and then, you know, it's there. Like, I have the clip the night the car chase went down our street. There were so many cops. It was awesome. You know, you think after like the first 3 go rolling with like lights and sirens, like the other ones might slow down a little bit or no. There was like 10 cop cars, 60 miles an hour down my street, lights and sirens. I only live 5 houses from the end of the street where they like turn onto our street, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they were flying. It was impressive. All right. Very, very impressive. I will say, I left the computer that night because there's like a, you know, you can be seen from the outside, right? And I went and sat in my living room, in the dark living room with no lights on. And like, I was prepared because like, I didn't know what this dude was wanting for that was running through my neighborhood. Because of course he crashed and got like, ran for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as all police chases, you know, typically,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them ended. But luckily they found him. I think he was wanted for definitely theft of an auto. Like a little GTA there, you know. Good brakes. What, on the cop cars? Cop cars do have good brakes. Yeah, they upgrade them. Cop cars are not like your, you know, off the shelf car. They're slightly enhanced. A lot of them are anyway. Okay, buddy is going that way. All right. Oh yeah, it was crazy. Frost in April. It's according to the weather. It's supposed to be 30, but it's actually supposed to be 57. So I think we might just be dealing with Missouri weather, where the weatherman says one thing and, well, what actually happens is like the opposite, you know?
Well, it's still 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, but even at 8 o'clock it said it was going to be like 60. I fast timed a little bit to try to get past that. It's still frosty. We actually had to use dev tools to get rid of the snow.
It's only on your side there, Johnny.
Wait, you don't see all of the frost?
No, it's green like it should be in April.
So we do have the white bug.
You do.
That's weird.
Why is it gotta be a white bug?
Because everything's white.
Oh.
Oh gosh, bear. Now I'm just thinking about the cicadas. You said bug, you know. Can't wait for all the cicadas. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah. Be awful. And the worst part is there's a big pine tree like 20 feet behind me. IRL.
That's fine, just got down.
It's not on our property. It's the neighbors. But you know, it kills me. The neighbor, when he bought the place, you know, the place was overgrown when he bought it. It had been foreclosed on. And the bank had sat on this property for a couple years probably. And even before that, the guys that lived there before, they would cut the front yard about 3 times a year maybe. And it got to the point where they just didn't cut the backyard anymore. And it turned into an absolute jungle back there, right? Like you couldn't see across the backyard over to the other neighbors. Like it was just pure jungle. And when the guy that owns it now, when he bought it, he spent forever cutting trees and pulling all the junk out of the backyard. And you know, there were a couple big trees back there, but like a lot of small brush. And he got rid of all of it. The only tree he kept on the whole property was this ragged, nasty looking pine tree that was damaged by our 06 ice storm. It doesn't have a top anymore. It got taken out in the ice storm. And all this stuff, and it's like, it's just a ragged old looking tree, but his wife liked it. So therefore it had to stay. So, yeah. I wish it would go, because it's just, A copper nail. What's that?
The nail made out of copper, John.
I don't think that'd be very strong. I guess I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna be honest. Not a clue. I don't think a copper nail would be very good. Or is that supposed to like kill a tree or something?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
I've never heard of that.
It's illegal too.
Is it
Yeah,
illegal or illegal?
Illegal.
I did not know that.
You can only do it on the internet. Illegal.
Copper nails kill trees. Okay, I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
Never once heard of this. All right. No, I don't. I wouldn't say that. No. The best. So this it's an old ratty pine tree, and when we were kids, there was a kid that came up from like a different part of the neighborhood, and we were playing hide and go seek one night, and nobody could find this kid for like ever. Right? He climbed up in the pine tree. But he could barely get out of the tree because he was so covered in sap. He just like stuck to the tree. He had to go home after that. He didn't play any more hide and seek with us that night. And that was the first time and last time that anybody ever climbed up in that tree to hide. Because he was covered in sap. It was very bad. So you put a copper nail in a tree and it kills it? How's that work? Magic? Okay.
It's just I mean, whatever chemicals are in the metal
It like reacts with the tree.
poison the tree.
Wow. Interesting. Did not know that. I had trees I needed to get rid of. Just cut them down while they're green. They're a lot more predictable where they fall and stuff. Dead trees are not fun to cut down. Throwing that out there. Been there, done that. No thank you. That tree at the farm we cut down years ago kind of... Well, it could only fall one direction because it was leaning so bad that it only had one choice where to go, but there was a whole bunch in the center of that tree that was very rotten. It was a very on its way out tree, we'll put it that way. It was the one tree at the farm for, God, forever. Probably like 20 years. Only tree we had. And we done cut it down. It was going to fall down, so I was like, oh, might as well get rid of it.
You done did it?
I did, actually. I was the one that Dad gave me the chainsaw that day and let me cut it down.
You done cut it down.
Yep. He held the flashlight, you know. Oh, wait. It was during the middle of the day. Never mind. Somewhere there's pictures of that day, actually. That could be fun to show you guys pictures. Probably like John with a mullet, you know. Yeah. Wasn't that many years ago. The joke back in the day, because that tree was so crooked forever, the joke always was that when like my great-grandma died, Grandpa was going to cut the tree down because she liked the tree.
Right.
Well, he never cut the tree down, and then the joke kind of became, well, okay, after Grandpa dies, we'll cut the tree down. And well, we cut it down in like 2006 or 7. It was right around the time we were, right before, yeah, 2005 or 6 then. It was right before we took the house down at the farm. Because it was kind of in the way of progress. You know, we were going to build a party shed and stuff. And that never happened. But yeah. Speaking of sheds, Barry, we need your expertise.
Okay.
Yep. You can come build us a shed, okay?
Sure. Yep. Be right there.
The old hog shed, the roof's getting a little saggy.
Nobody likes a saggy roof.
No. But the problem is it's like a post, you know, frame, right? Or whatever. So there's like wooden posts in the ground, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like rotting. So realistically, I kind of think it's because the walls might be moving is why the ceiling or the roof's like, you know,
Right.
And Dad and I were talking about it the other day, and it's like, they just need a new shed. Knock it down, start over. But it has a decent concrete floor inside of it. So I don't know, like, our county's pretty strict about building stuff down there now. Because, you know, floods. And, but I don't know if, like, we could just replace the same size building that's there. If they would even notice.
No, they won't notice.
That's what I was thinking. If we did it fast enough.
Well, I mean, in a way, it's the same roughly size building.
Yeah. It's the same building.
There's no telling that you didn't.
Yeah, we just put new tin on it. That's all.
Off.
Yeah. Because what we would probably do is, it's an old hog shed is what it is. And one of the ideas that Dad and I were just kind of floating around the other day was literally just tear it down and put the same building back up, except for make it like 2 or 3 feet taller. Because being a hog shed, the sidewalls are pretty low. Because, you know, hogs aren't very tall, you know.
Right.
And so it was never meant for like a tractor to get inside of the building or anything, because it just had a little door under like your soffit on each side. And then after there were no more hogs, obviously after Dad and I took over the farm, we closed those in and we put a garage door on the one end. But the building is so short that we actually had to cut the top garage door panel in half long ways. Right? And then the building's so short that we actually have the top garage door panel is like hinged. So when you go to open the door, first you got to fold the top panel in and then open the rest of the garage door. Because that building's that short.
Right.
So when you walk inside, you're like almost guaranteed to hit your head on everything. So it's like, oh, you know, make it a couple feet taller, but basically rebuild the same building. Just, you know, don't put wooden posts in the ground, put concrete posts in the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Makes sense.
Make it kind of where it's going to last longer. And then I was joking with Dad because there's a shed guy on TikTok that I've recently come across. He had a 16 by 60 portable shed. I was like, we should just get that. That's way bigger than the shed that's there. But it's portable, so, you know, flood's coming, bring the thing home.
Right.
Empty it out, call the company out, let's go. That's the size of a mobile home, by the way. A massive.
Yeah, that's a pretty big shed.
It's a massive portable building. Yeah. It's also like $22,000. So yeah.
Well, and then whenever you have to bring it out of the farm, then you can just bring it to your house.
Yeah. Yeah, then the city would be all over us for bringing the thing here. Yeah.
Look, Brett.
Yeah, city doesn't care. No, we could like, I bet we could, there's people we could call to drop it on some high ground somewhere, like in a temporary fashion. We know people. Even like, to be honest, a lot of our equipment, like at least the big tractor and like, you know, that stuff, like the neighbor's place, where they built a house out by the highway, and they hauled in, you know, $1 million worth of dirt, you know, build a house, right? And you could go park stuff in their driveway up high or in their backyard. They wouldn't care because they're not there if it's going to flood. They go to a different property that they have. So. Not a big deal. And we did park stuff there in 19. We parked, what did we park there? The brush hog and the disc. Some wagons that we had back then, yeah.
Oh, speaking of parking stuff, so Johnny over here got in a tractor that was almost out of fuel.
What? But I didn't park it, Bear.
Wow.
I might have, actually. I can't remember. Because I was in on Sunday, but I don't remember if I used that tractor. It's Left's tractor. But I kind of don't remember if I used it for that plowing contract or for plowing.
Well, or was it with your mulching?
No, I used an Alice on the mulcher. I used the other Alice because this Alice has been on the roller. I parked this away as a combo. I don't know. You got both fields fertilized by chance, or?
I only did that one guy.
Okay. And since you're, talking about fuel, I have to come here and fuel up and repair real quick. Because, Bear's here.
Yeah, just saying, I would be in helping you guys, but, 0%.
How is it doing that?
Yeah, that's why I'm in my single player.
Well, I kind of need to restart my game. Because I'm getting that, everything's frosty going on, so we couldn't restart the server.
Don't rush for me.
Oh, I'm rushing. Wait, I'm an American. I bet. Roller is like great condition. It's weird that two people can join and then it breaks, right?
Oh, it almost broke when we joined.
I was fine.
Oh, you were, but it almost broke. You almost broke it.
I had a very normal sink. All right. It was like a two well kitchen, stainless, very normal. Yeah. None of that fancy with that.
I get jokes.
Okay.
Was it stainless or ceramic?
Stainless, bro. Come on.
There, speaking of jokes, you see my the one I posted yesterday?
No, but
the fencing joke.
It was in the chat.
Oh. If it was in chat, then no.
I'm gonna try and professionalize our chat. Oh, it's fine. There we go. We got it. Well, let me log into the old server thing. And Trent, I'm surprised you weren't complaining about the lag when you joined, by the way.
I mean, I'm 50 ms right now.
I was uploading to YouTube like 100 gigs. And you never said a word, so, gotta love this internet.
Oh, there it is.
What?
No, I found it.
I thought you meant it was lagging. I was like, wait a minute. I'm not even doing nothing. All right, we're going to restart the server check. Give me 2 seconds here. Because if nothing else, I need to restart my game.
Trent and Zach cheered X100. I've been bored recently, so I've decided to take up fencing. The neighbors said they will call the police unless I put it back.
It is kind of funny.
It is. I certainly did not expect that out of Trent.
Right?
Right?
Right? Holy Hannah Montana, there's a name I haven't seen in a minute. It's Frank. What's up, Frank? How's it going? Oh. Got 2 jobs. All right.
I got 2 jobs, 1 for each of you.
Oh, man. All right, let's like that. We're back. Server reset. Let's go.
Oh, so I got to come join now.
You don't have to. No, I needed to restart my game anyway, so. Or I needed to, resync. Because everything was frosty, and it should not have been frosty. The only thing frosty should be a beverage in front of me, right?
Ooh.
Ale. That'll be the
beverages.
Saturday the 16th, bro. I'm getting white girl wasted on some wine. I guarantee it.
Whoa.
My cousins are big winos, okay? Just saying.